Okay, so lately, Anthony Joshua's trainer, Rob Mccracken, has been coming up under a lot of fire for his decisions and his training in Anthony Joshua. Let me just read a few bits and pieces out of some of these articles that are out right now. Mccracken told BBC, once he knocked Ruiz down and he got caught, he didn't recover. I know him better than all the experts who virtually don't know him or who have met him once or twice, so I knew when he was concussed. I'm trying to get him through a few more rounds, one more round at a time, and see where he's at. Can he recover? Can he get back into this? But he was glazy-eyed from where he got caught with that initial shot in round 3, and he carried that with him up until the end. I worked with him for 9 years, and I knew he wasn't quite where he needed to be. He was asking me, why is he feeling this way and stuff? It's a nightmare situation. Professional boxing is deadly, and you're in the corner with a heavyweight who you've worked with for a long time. You know him inside and out. He's not responding how he should, and I'm supposed to tell him to throw 50 combinations and tie him up all night. Wow. And with that being said, I mean, I don't know. You know, do I feel that Rob is getting a little bit more heat than what he should? Yes and no. Like I said, I don't know. Is knowing your fighter concussed and still telling him to go out there, but you know in the back of your mind, you shouldn't do that and he shouldn't do that because, you know, he could end up mentally retarded or like Gerald McClellan or something like that. Is wrong, or doesn't matter how wrong it is if you're comparing it to Anthony Yard's trainer. You know, if you're comparing it to Anthony Yard's trainer, just going in there and telling him to empty the tank. Empty the tank, Anthony. You know, like, to me, that was hella wrong. And that was hella dangerous. That was hella stupid. And that didn't make no sense as far as strategy wise. And then you have another person on the other end who will send a fighter into another round knowing he's concussed and knowing he should stop the fight. I'm going to let you guys decide that on your own, what you think about that. Does it even matter which one is worse and which one's not? They're both bad, right? You know, so those both things that coaches shouldn't do, but especially when you know a fighter is concussed. But I've said before that Anthony Joshua needs a new trainer. I said before, who would send you in like that? I was said before, who would send you in having that kind of weight problem? Who would send you in having that kind of conditioning problem? Who would send you in after you didn't spar and got knocked out already? You know what I'm saying? Who would send you in like that? That's the questions that I kept asking. And everybody asked, oh, man, Rob's good. Rob's good. You know what I'm saying? Giving him a hard time. You know what I'm saying? Rob is this, Rob's that. I'm like, all right, cool. You know? And then it reaches to the point of people are talking about it and they haven't dropped it yet up until, you know, it's finna be his rematch right now. And it's still on people's minds. And people are up here saying that, you know, Anthony Joshua could have died that night in the ring because of his trainer's decisions. Could have straight up died. So, you know, I mean, it just depended on what you feel and what you think about it. Like I said, I understood Anthony Joshua's position when he said, I would choose loyalty over experience. I get that. You know, that's why it wasn't a problem to me if he wanted to go seek other trainers, you know, and stuff like that. You know, when he went to go see Ismael Salas, you know, I thought that was a good decision, you know, that he needed to add to his camp, you know. But that situation did not end up working out because Salas wanted Anthony Joshua to train in the United States. And Anthony Joshua didn't want to train in the United States. You know what I'm saying? So he wanted to stay there and Anthony Joshua didn't. And ultimately, that was the deciding factor why they didn't end up working together. But so it's not like he didn't try to add to his arsenal. But yeah, he needs some more training. Yes, he needs some different training. And nobody say he got to drop Rob, because I understand Rob to him is more like a mentor. You know what I'm saying? I get his loyalty, right? He's more like a mentor. Rob, I'm pretty sure, told him how to save his money and be strategic. Don't be like this. Be smart. Have investments. I'm pretty sure Rob taught him to be stable outside of boxing, and that's where the appreciation comes in for Anthony Joshua. I get it. But just go ahead and add to your team. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with that. And because you need to make the adjustments. Now, it's not so much of a big deal that you do it during this rematch, because, you know, what the trainer got to teach you ain't going to really soak in, you know, between your training camps preparing for the rematch. So it doesn't matter. But after this, if he wants to continue to get better, continue to add wrinkles to his game, yes, he's going to need to add somebody to his camp. But anyways, that's just my opinion on it. Your thoughts in the comment section. Bruce Van, I'm out.